just getting started. Got my eyes on the target. No, no. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They say I'm dangerous 'cause I broke all their cages. No, I will sit and take it. No, no. They left me for dead, I guess I'll never learn. Every time I break, there's just more pain to burn. They'll never, never, never learn. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run.
And we're live. Somewhat, at least. Let's see here. We need one overlay. Yeah, we seem to be good. At least stream-wise. As you might hear, I'm a bit dozy. It seems like I've become sick. Yay on me. Happy days and all. So yeah, we'll have to see if I will be on for long here. I'm gonna do my best to, you know, stay on top of things and play this game here for a while. And on that subject, the plan here today is to play Vagrus or Vagrus. I'm unsure about how to pronounce this name here. But yeah, Vagrus, the Riven realms. Let's see here. Yeah, notifications again. So, tell me about your day. I hope you have had a good day. Not so much for me in my case, seeing as I'm sick. Yeah, I need to clear some notifications here, so bear with me. The joys of telling people you're about to go live. Now, let's see here. Game is on. I need to check my screens here to make sure I have done my things correctly this time around. For those of you who have been around here for some time, you know I'm doing this on the fly mostly. So yeah, it's very rare that I have my games loaded beforehand. So yeah, I was very, very professional at one point in time. So let's see here. Are we game, as they say? We sure are. Look at this. I didn't expect it. But yeah, it seems like I did what I was supposed to do beforehand. So that's good, at least. Maybe I should be sick more often. Right? Oh man. Yeah, I don't think we have much in terms of in-game music here in the game. So let's see if we can get some... Yeah, we have some noise here at least, so that's good. I mean, we need to get into the mood, right? Let's see if this is... Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here. If it's too loud, give me a poke, tell me. I'm pretty sure you will. We need to find the game screen as well, right? Boom, here we are. Vagrus, the Riven realms. Let me tell you, this game here is quite a beast. It's extremely narrative driven. So if you are here looking for an action-filled game, this is not the stream for you. I mean, I might as well be honest and spare you the trouble, so to say. Now, for you who like narrative-driven games, you're in for a treat, aside from me being shit at speaking English, so there's that. Still, I'm here, I'm gonna try my best. I might skip some of the storyline just to, you know, keep something for you who wants to play this game. You know, stay away from spoilers or... Yeah, you know how it goes. We'll have to see. I'm gonna wing this, as I do most things. Now I need to fix this, I see. It's always something. So let's go to a new game. As you can see here, we have two modes. One is the Wasteland mode, the mode that the devs wants us to play. You can see that in the description box. This is the way Vagrus was intended to be played. We also have the dissonance mode, which, as you can see, is more tailored towards the narrative experience. So we have, as you can see, two options here. I'm unsure what option you want me to choose. I'm leaning towards the Wasteland mode, because, well, I like pain, obviously. And I'm pretty sure this game here is story heavy enough without me picking the more narrative driven experience, so to say. Still, we have this option here, so you might wanna tell me right now what mode you want me to pick. This is the initial step. We have another step here, which is known as the tutorial, which most streamers tend to pick and go with. I understand why. It's a big game. You need to learn the ins and outs. I'm still trying to learn this game. So yeah, we might run into some issues here. I would go Wasteland. And hello, Trips. So, we have at least one more who thinks like me. So let's pick Wasteland. I mean, we might as well go with this option here right now. If we don't, we might be here. Well, I shouldn't say all night long. Like I said, we have to see for how long I can be here. Yeah, I'm sick. Yay. But I promise to be here.
Ah, yes. A Vagrus.
Mm-hmm.
What a profession. Daring and savvy, always watching the horizon, always looking for an opportunity, and of course, for what is best for his comitatus, eh? And you are a Vagrus too, are you not? Many of your kind have I seen in my long life as a vagabond. Care to listen to a story about your exquisite occupation, good master? It is a tale of woe and terror, but it is also a tale that is true, as I have seen it with mine own eyes.
Okay, it's my cue to come back in here. As you can see here, we have two options again. Imagine that, right? We can let him tell us a tale or two. I'm pretty sure it will be a long one. So my suggestion here is to skip this old-timer story and just jump straight into the game. We could, of course, go with the first option as well. It all depends on you people, what you would like me to pick here. It's either or in my case. I mean, I'm here to play the game, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, we could let him tell us his story, or not. I'm leaning towards this option here. Yeah, pretty much. So let's skip the story, right? And create our Vagrus. Now, as you can see here, we have 6 options. We can choose 3 human race, between 3 human races, I should say. In addition to this, we can pick a dwarf, half-elf, and orc as well. Now, don't ask me about more races. I have no idea if there will be more races in the game at release. So, yeah, I can't say much about that right now. Well, I shouldn't. If I did, that would be me lying. So, now, I will most likely go with the Imperial humans here, just to make it somewhat easy on myself. Now, this game here is not easy at all, actually, so in a way it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you know. So let's go with the Imperial. We have quite a bunch of options here as far as backgrounds goes. Now, this obviously depends on... well, maybe we should go with the first option here. I mean, +1 tough perk. At the same time, this is also good. Yeah, having said that, I'm pretty sure this option here is what I should pick. I mean, we get +1 survival perk here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need all the help I can get. So I don't think this is, well, let's click our way through here, see what we have to work with. As it stands, I'm leaning towards the adventurer. Aid perk, healer perk, medical supplies item. Could of course be a thing as well. But at the same time, if I'm about to head out on an adventure, I need the adventure skills as well. I mean, there won't be much to heal if I'm dead, right? Religion perk, insight, ranger, herbal hunting, survival. Could be one option as well. This seems to be a bit much, for me at least. So, schooler, savvy, insight. Yeah, insight is pretty good. But then again, I believe didn't I get 3 insight? So we are 2 insight short here. Schooler, let's see here. History, savvy, and yeah, I'm pretty sure we will go here with the adventurer. Yeah, let's pick this one. I mean, we could sit here and, you know, pick and choose, try and min-max most of the things. What do we have here? Trader, mercenary, or explorer? That depends, obviously. I mean, it's good to be a trader in this game in a way. Well, all options are good in their own right, of course. So you are a seeker of knowledge and new places, someone who delves into ancient ruins and dangerous location to find treasures. Yeah, I mean, I did pick the adventure trait, so I guess explorer would play fine into that trait, right? So this here would give me enhanced perk, survival, resourcefulness. Yeah, I had survival, resourcefulness. Oh, +4 scouts. Interesting. Yeah, looking glass equipment. Let's take a look at this one here. I mean, these perks here could maybe add something to what I will get from the adventure trait or direction. I don't know what to call it. I should have, well, I could go back here actually. And let's see. Yeah, no title here. Well then. Boom. So we have command, intimidation, fighter, scout, slave, standard, medical supplies item. Yeah, I mean, if we pick trader, we will have good relations with some groups here, which obviously is a good thing. We also get 1 extra storage slot. 3 beast lures. Well, well, well. I'd say it's obvious that it stands between trader and explorer, right? Which one? Which one? I mean, this will add to my survival and resourcefulness as well, which is good. So, how 1, 1. And this would add 1, 1 as well. Yeah, decisions. Decisions. Me in games like this. I can get stuck in character creation panels for days. I'm pretty sure I'm not alone having that issue, right? Most people tend to get stuck. Unless, of course, they have a favorite. So yeah, I would like to try both, of course. But yeah, I think we will go with Explorer. Boom. I mean, I could go back here and respec if I have to. I mean, we're not done here just yet. Sometimes it's the toughest thing to get past, especially in Pathfinder. Yeah, it's a thing. I mean, we have this in. I don't know if you have played Wilder Myth. It's pretty extensive character creation set up there as well. So let's see here. No victory condition. You play freely as long as you desire. Yeah, we will most definitely go with a free play. Now, we need to pick and choose between the perks. Now, I did go with Adventurer, and I picked Explorer. So, the smart thing here... Well, not necessarily. I mean, I need to pick things here that I know. Yeah, like I said, this thing about decisions. But I do think we want at least 1 point in these slots here. Let's see what this here is. The measure of a character's stamina and constitution. Yeah, I guess that's a good one as well. We have 9 insight left here to work with. So, given here what I picked, we might have to... Now, picking... or at least assigning a point on healer is a good thing, I would like to think. At the same time, I didn't go that route with my previous trait options here. So in a way, maybe I should go with a point here just to make sure I have something to work with. Oh. Yeah, enhance. Well, I could probably pick and choose here. Now let's pick professions first. Yeah. So, dexterous. Yeah, maybe I should try to pronounce the words correctly. Oh man. What do we have here? Survival. Oh, we have 2 on survival. Yeah. Of course we do. Of course we do. So there is no reason for me to build... Yeah, I don't think I should put 1 more point here. Feels superfluous in a way. I'm not gonna go with a religion either. I don't think it will be of any help. So what's this here? You are knowledgeable about animals, beasts, and monsters. Some of them you can train. Interesting. At the same time, well, we want all things here, right? But let's put one here. We need to start somewhere at least. Now, I could, of course, add 2 pips in one section, so, I mean, it's not like I have to pick a multitude of things here. Intimidation might be a thing. Oh, that's correct. We didn't pick traits that has hunting skills built in. So that might be a thing to think about. You are skilled in mining, scavenging, and digging things up. Now, I'm pretty sure we have to do some kind of digging, or at least scavenging, based on... I did a test run earlier. I got sidestepped by a crew of short creatures. They robbed me clean, completely. If we end up in a similar situation, we might have to scavenge for stuff. At the same time, maybe we can scare people into submission as well. You know how to convince people who will... Well, I guess both options are good, right? So what's Skulker? You know how to remain unseen, unheard, and... Yeah, let's pick one here. I mean, we did go with Adventurer, Explorer, so some kind of stealth is very fitting here for our build, I think. And this was, yeah, scavenging. So how about this? You are knowledgeable about the realms beyond this one, including locations, history, and denizens. You can read and draw maps, as well as orient yourself anywhere. Sounds like a good thing, I would think. Increased chance of scouting. Well, we have 7 insights to go. Yeah, I should probably talk to lost pilgrims and tell them to give me less insight. I'm still stuck here. How about con then? You know how to swindle people and lie effectively. Well, if I went with this option here, I should go with persuasion. It would be quite a conflict. You can apply theoretical knowledge in practice, as well as design and operate structures and machines. Well, let's go with this one at least. You know the value of anything that can be traded. Yeah. Well, now I didn't pick, so I guess we have to actually add one here, unless of course we want to be swindled, right? So 5 to go. How about this one? You are knowledgeable about plants and their practical applications. Now, this could probably be a good thing, seeing as I picked healer. I mean, I'm pretty sure we need some kind of herbs to create healing potions or stuff like that, if we end up in a situation that allow us to. Didn't I? You possess knowledge of the world's history, both pre- and post-calamity eras. Oh. Now, if I picked this one, I would have to go with this one as well. Right. I mean, do we really need to know about things? It feels like we need to survive. Knowing what happened before, unless, of course, we run into people wanting us to know about it. I don't think I will go with magic sense. Yeah, so let's... well, maybe not. How about... You can use resourcefulness to unlock advanced actions in crew combat. That sounds... Now, this here costs 4 insight. It seems to be the baseline for all options here. So enhance, you can use resourcefulness to raise the success chance of tests in events. Okay then. Well, I guess I could. Yeah. Well. Ordering combat aid. How about this one? From a downed state in combat, bring them back. Sounds like a good option. I'd like to think so. Let's pick this one and see if we can remove something here. Skulker was... Yeah, we need this. So, you know, the value of things, as well as design and operate structures and machines. Yeah, I think I want this one at least. So, I could remove this, I think. Okay, how many? Okay, so 2 insights. Yeah, that might be... Huh. So I would have to move... Well, remove, I should say, 1 more in professions to be able to add even more to Skulker here. But I do want these. Yeah, I need to keep healer, seeing as I went with aid here. I need to be smart about things. Well, the smart thing is to let someone else play this game. You know, someone that is a bit better at the game. Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with these here. Let's... Well, what's this here? The measures of characters' willpower and determination. Could be a good thing as well. Yeah, I want to pick everything here. Innate abilities to inspire devotion and earn trust. Yeah, this might be a good thing to have, actually. We have to keep in mind that we have people in our... I was about to say troop. It's comitatus. They can be a bit rowdy at times. So we need to make sure that we have the ability to keep them in line or in check, or, you know. Without charisma, we are pretty much screwed, I think. At the same time, we want willpower and determination, which actually... yeah, I mean, we need strength as well. God damn. Yeah. So how to do this? I mean, I have only 1 point here, so either I go with charisma or being strong-minded. Yeah, let's go with charisma. We might as well play this somewhat smart in the beginning here, depending on how things go. I will most likely put a pip in all slots here. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Okay, I'm gonna go with my Bishania name. It's been my go-to name for role-playing games for years now, so I might as well stay with it. So, character bonuses. Enhance perk, savvy perk, survival perk. What's this? Yeah, let's go with this one then, I guess. Boom.
Curious, curious. I am humbled to have made your acquaintance, good master. I am sure that many great adventures await you on your journeys. It was an honor talking to you, good master, but these old bones are aching, and I must rest now. Oh, yes. Perhaps we will talk in the morning. Perhaps we will. May the gods guard your sleep.
Okay then. Yeah, this game needs some more music, I think. It's been very silent. Sleep slowly but steadily begins to overwhelm you. Is it the late hour, the exhausting journey, or the mesmerizing voice of an old man? You faintly recall stumbling to your tent and crawling inside. Then it is only darkness. Oh, what's happening? Oh no. Oh no, people. Okay. It seems like I have to bring this overlay in again. We might as well go with some music. Yes, as you might have figured out here, game tapped out. Yeah, it's still in early access, so it's to be expected to, run into the occasional bug, which we did this time. So I have to restart the game again. Yeah, we should be fine, I believe. We have to see, but I do think I have my character saved. But yeah, this might take some time. This game needs a couple of minutes to boot up. At least on my system. It might be a bit faster on someone else's system. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Seeing the amount of time I spent in the character creation panels. Oh, lovely. Let's hope this was the only bug. I mean, it would be quite a drag if the game taps out again. I mean, I don't mind early access titles to tap out like this. It's just a nuisance seeing the long load time for the game. But we are 2/3 along the way here, so we are there soon-ish, at least. We did see some parts of the game. So I guess we got something. Now I'm used to stuff like this. I've been streaming for 9 years, more some years than others, and yeah, let's just say I've run into many issues while being live. This here is a minor bump in the road. So let's see if I can get this going here again. I might as well keep this intermission panel up here up until I see some. Let's see here, where are we? Yeah. I really hope it saved my character. If not, yeah. I'm gonna take a look here, see if I can find what I need to know. I'm actually unsure about stuff here, if maybe just, yeah, this is not what we want. I can say that right now. So, load game then. Nope, it didn't save. Damn. Oh man. We need to redo this, it seems. So let's get back into the game. Well, the character creation part of it, at least, right? Oh, yeah. Let's enjoy the music while we can. What's this? New game? Yes, Wasteland. Yeah, I remember. I remember the Wasteland.
Ah, yes.
Yes, we need to just skip this. I need to pick this. I need to go with adventure. I know. And I did pick explorer. We went with free play. And we put points here and there, I'm sure. I also went with this and this. I know I went with Skulker. We have 2 more to go here. You know, the value of thing to be traded. I think I went with evaluate. You know how to swindle people. Yeah, no, I don't think we have to go that route. Did I pick something down here, or no? This is in conflict with my charisma, but could be a good thing anyway, I think. Persuasion, you know how to convince people without lying. Yeah, well, why not? I have charisma, so let's... I know 1 point is off here in regards to how it looked previously. But yeah, I did it the fast way. So let's see here if we can make this work. Now,
Curious.
continue. I need to... Oof. Yeah, we seem to be somewhat fine. Yeah, we have some music here. Now, as you can see here, we have text. We have miles of text. Morning creeps up quietly on the arid wasteland. You wake up, step out of your tent and into the crisp air, yawning, stretching, and blinking in the orange light of the rising sun. Something tells me we're out in the desert-ish. Not entirely a desert, but you know, close to it at least. The fear orbs The words. Raids are welcome. In stark contrast to how you all will feel in a few hours. Yeah, selling the game, are we? I know this will be a tough one. Your crew, Grog is still after an early start, shambles around camp, busy with their chores. Some of them are still huddled around their dying fires. You look at the horizon to the north and find it empty against the morning haze. Yet you know that beyond that jagged line, the way station of Karnak awaits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Karnak is probably our first destination. A short stop on your way to a proper city, less than a week of trudging through the plains and you reach Torsag's shelter. You hope to rest there and find much needed work. Yeah, you will be, well, maybe not that surprised. We will get to that point soon enough here. Yeah. So let's see here. In fact, this was the reason you took the Comitatus north to Terra Supra, the lands beyond. New opportunities. The previous Vagrus of this traveling company perished several weeks ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will as well. And even though you worked for her only for a few months and are indeed quite new to this wandering business, the crew elected you to take her place because, well, she trusted your abilities. I don't think my crew here made a good decision. Entirely. So, morning, Vagrus. One of your guards walks up to you and draws you out of your reverie. That old geezer you talked to last night is about to leave and wanted to say goodbye before he does. You nod and head to the campfires. You find the old storyteller in the process of packing his meager equipment while whistling a tune. Talk to the old man. I guess we have to. Now, I could obviously just pick one of these options here just to move along so you get a chance to see some, should we say, action as well. We have a bunch of storylines to go through here. So we could listen to his advice or tell him to bugger off. We're gonna go with listen to his advice. And let's see here. We have, yeah, we are listening. Well, in a way. Ask him where he can find this man called Braxius. We need to know where we can find this Braxius. That much I know. Yeah, Braxius shop just east of Calrish Market in a small street that has a dark stone statue of Mercatus over a fountain, I should say. Best of luck. Irafons be with you, good master. I better go now. So, we have this info here. Now, you don't need to remember all of the things that you read. I don't think you can either. It's obviously good if you remember some stuff. You don't have to open and close a bunch of windows if you do. So in this case here, we need to find this Calrish market. So we thank him. Yeah, we are not an asshole. I did pick some charisma here, so let's be nice. You watched old man as he walks away, alone, into the wasteland. It is time to set out. Torsag's shelter is waiting, but before that, if it would behoove you to visit Karnak way station, only about a day's travel to the north. You could obtain much needed supplies and use there, maybe even find work, who knows. So we set out across the wasteland. Yeah, we need to go to the Karnak way station. So let's go there. We could, of course, decide to just enter. Well, not entirely. We will get there soon enough. I could actually show you some stuff here before we move along. We have a map here. Let's see if the map. Yeah. So we have a map that we can make use of when we need to go somewhere. So we know for a fact that we need to go to Torsags. We are here now, so this bit here will take quite some time actually. There's a good thing with this map thing here that I like. When you zoom out, as you can see here, it brings out these little windows we have on the sides here. So they are stuck to the map. I like this little feature, we can call it that. And they will go to the edges when we zoom in. So yeah, it's a nice thing. I haven't seen this in games. Well, until I played this game, at least. So yeah, we are where we are. And we need to get to the Torsag. But first, let's mess with the Karnak. We also have our codex here. Now, seeing as this game is very narrative driven, there will be a bunch of pages with information for you to read or, well, for you to delve into. As you can see here, we have 16 out of 220. Yeah, I don't know if they will add more before release. Could be, you never know. They've done a bunch of work the last months here, so I mean, it could be a thing for all I know. Let's see here. So when you have open up one page, it will what's the word I'm looking for here? Well, it will stop being marked, of course. So we can choose to read all these things here if we wanted to. Now I'm gonna save us all from this reading business here. Save something for you to read and enjoy. It would be quite bad if I show everything, I believe. Well, maybe not. We could sit here and read around campfire for the duration of the night. But yeah, we are on the all tab right now, showcasing all. But then when you get up to, I mean, I can imagine when having 220 entries here in the book, it's good to have this option where you can sort what you want to take a look at. So yeah, you can even search, as you can see. So this here is pretty well laid out, in my opinion. So let's close the codex. We also have the journal, of course. Here we can see our current objectives. Well, the completed and failed ones as well, obviously. Rumors, tasks, news, and qualities. And as with the codex, we can search things as well. This is obviously a good thing, all things considered. We don't want to get stuck with, stuff. This here is, let's call it a price tab. We don't have a name for this thing here right now. well, resource tab is probably more fitting. So we can find information here about stuff later on. Not so much right now, as you can see. It will come. It will come. And we obviously have this panel that shows most of our crew information, our inventory, you know, stuff like that. So here we can read some crew status information. We don't have passengers right now, but when we do, that information will obviously end up here. I'm pretty sure we will get some passengers in Karnak. Yeah, we should. We should. This is our cargo hold and also our beast, our mode of transportation, as it were, which we can equip at some point. Not so much now, obviously, but we will. We will. And here we can obviously see what we have and don't have. Well, not what we don't have, but at least what we have. As you can see, we don't have much. We have the looking glass, so that's good. We have some food. This here is wine. You need wine. It's not like you need water in the wastelands, right? So yeah, here you'll find the companion stats and information. We will reach that point. I shouldn't say soon enough, but somewhat soon at least. And here we have information for deputies, companions, and stuff like that. So yeah, we will most likely be in these all of these panels most of the time, I would say. The map as well, to some extent. Maybe this map more so than this map. Unless, of course, we want to have a look around there. And we also have this the traditional window telling us what have happened throughout the turn. You know, the classic setup. Yeah, I think we have looked at most of the things that are of importance right now. As you can see here, we have 3 options. We can camp, we can scout, and we can enter Karnak way station. There is no reason for us to camp right now. We will camp later. That I can say. I'm not gonna send any scouts right now either, because yeah, we shouldn't do that. And we shouldn't go there either. We need to stay here. Yeah, we need to go this route here later when we're done here. So let's enter the place here, Karnak way station. It was. So the Comitatus descends into the Great Basin that shelters Karnak way station from the worst of the jagged wastes, yes, dust and rock storms. Rock storms. Whoa, this will be a long stream. Even at this distance from the wall compound, you can see that the outpost is vastly overcrowded. Dozens of comitati and literally, me words today. Funk. Yeah, literally hundreds of travelers swarm the confines of Karnak station, which is now surrounded by makeshift camps and improvised mansions. Mansions? What's a mansion? Do someone know what a mansion is? I need to read up on stuff, I see. Maybe we can do a quick search here. Yeah, I need to know. I need to know. So let's see here. Man CO. No, I need to learn to spell as well. Oh. Oh. No, that's not what I was looking for. Well, it's something along the lines of that. Well, you arrive at the gate, of course. So, a pair of gruff-looking mercenaries walk out to meet you and give you a half-hearted hail. Let's see here. Out to meet you and give you a half-hearted. Yeah, it should be an A there, I think. Anyway, the first one to speak is a tall, lean-tainted fellow armed with a barbed spear. Gotta say, you folks keep popping up like wraiths around a rotting corpse. He sighs heavily. All right, move your arse over there and try to settle in without a fuss. He points to a large area outside of the low stone walls, just northwest of the way station itself. So we could comply here quietly or ask him about his attitude. I'm gonna go with this option here. How's the saying? Silence is golden, right? I believe that's how the saying goes. You nod to the mercenaries and lead the commentators to the designated spot. The crew strikes camp and everyone is settled in after a quarter of an hour. It's time to explore. Yeah, so we are about to step into the game. In a way, you will see panels like this here quite often throughout the game. So we have some options panel here, as with most things. As you can see here, we have the market, so we could, for example, decide to buy some supplies. We probably have to buy supplies, I think. That would be a pretty good guess here. And we can also hire crew. Now, we have 6 scouts. We have 8 fighters. At least from what I can read here. 6 slaves and 3 workers. We have 1 beasts of burden, 2 mounts, and yeah, we need. Yeah, so we can. Yeah. We need, I believe, a fighter and a mount to be able to create an outrider. Or was it scout? We'll have to see. We will reach this point soon enough. But yeah, we need to go here and we need to click this thing here. It wasn't much to click on. We had one option, so there you go. Now, the whole compound is crowded with people, travelers, commentators, crews, vagrants, mercenary warbands, trading houses, trading house agents, smugglers, prostitutes, thieves, and of course, beggars. I mean, we can't forget the beggars, right? The largest stone building housing the tavern is filled to the brim with customers. So much so that you can not get inside for a drink. Luckily, they had a sense to set up a bar outside too. And the kitchens try to serve as many of the clientele as possible. Should you be in Jakra, should you be into Jakra meat steaks or fried horv larva? That is, something tells me, we are in the Wastelands, so I guess we at some point have to eat a larva or two. It feels like it, at least. I mean, it's not like we're in a position to avoid it, really. Now, the noise and the stench of sweat and booze makes you feel like you are in a war camp. Well, based on the earlier description here of the camp, that's pretty much where we're at. Asking around, you hear of several organizations looking for transportation of goods and personnel. So yeah, we have 3 options here. We could, of course, eat, drink, and chat with travelers. If I pick this option here, this will obviously open up a new page with even more options, storylines. I could go with this option here, talk to the agents of factions looking for someone to hold goods and take passengers. As you can see here, we have little notifications. A little notification, not notifications. Your store is in alignment, yes. Or leave the compound. Now, we shouldn't leave the compound, of course. We need to pick up some work, although, and we will get to this point here later. What I have come to notice, I don't know if this is hard coded into the game. It could be, at least for this bit here. But all passengers I have picked up from this point here, they have complained about missing resources when we have reached our destination, and they have decided to not pay me. So the reason I bring this up is because I have tried several options, and it all ends with the same result. So I think this here is just how it goes. I just think it's a thing. We need to live this part, whether or not we want to. That said, I'm gonna click here. A quick survey of the options reveals several factions that are willing to pay you for hauling their cargo and taking some people to Torsag's shelter to the north. So yeah, that's our destination. As you can see here, we have 5 options, 5 types of trading houses. Well, 4 I should say, not 5. The last one is, as you can see, no option at all. I have tried the religious pilgrims. They got mad like all hell. I've tried the smugglers. They got mad as well. So we could, of course, go with this option here, or make a deal with the traders from the Dragonlands, just to see if I get a different result, even though I don't think I will. So let's see here. Make a deal with the agents of the trading house. Well, we might bring this up here. As you can see, this text here is blue, which means we have a new entry in our book here. It's not marked, seeing as I picked it up directly here. So we should have a total of 17 entries now, I believe. And this here will be the case for all blue things you find along the way. Now, we could obviously read more about this trading house. That's also, well, let's go with this option here. As you can see here, we have the house Okwo. We also have an entry for Torsag's shelter. So you just click them, and you will be presented with the page for whatever option you pick or choose. It's it's a quality of life thingy. I like this feature here, where you get a bit of a storyline, and you can click your way into the codex and read more about the things you encounter in the game. As you can see, the numbers are up here to 18 now from, I believe it was 16. Yeah, so we can obviously read more about the Torsag's shelter, and the same is true for House Oko. As you can see, very much a narrative-driven game, and even though I'm jumping past many parts here, it's a very, I'd say, well-written storyline, or storylines, I should say. It's not just a storyline. I have yet to see something I want to complain about. So whoever who has written this story has done a damn good job. So from that aspect of the game, it's worth recommending for that thing alone. Now, obviously, as you can see, the design aspect of the game is very fitting for the theme as well. So you have two things there that plays well, and are, well, they are two good reasons to buy this game. I won't say much about the action part or fight part of the game just yet. We need to get there first. But yeah, the deal is struck fairly quickly. The 3 trade agents of House Oko wants you to take them along with their bodyguards and the sizable cargo of blue crystals to Torsag's shelter. As per the agreement, you have to travel to the city without unnecessary delay, and they will add their remaining supplies to your stores when you arrive. You will be handsomely compensated when you reach the shelter's gates. So you will load goods upon leaving Karnak. Make sure you have 1 empty cargo slot for their goods before leaving. This will obviously change depending on who you pick along the way. So not just here, this will be a thing going forward. And of course you have a limited cargo hold. As for now, we are obviously fine, so this won't be a problem. The whole compound is crowded with people, travelers, comitatus. Yes, we have read this part. So now we have 2 options. We could eat, drink, and chat with travelers, or we could leave the compound and just be on our merry way. Yeah, so I'm gonna skip this part and leave you with some things to enjoy on your own. It's always hard with games like these. When you showcase them, you want to show as much as possible. You know, just to bring you into the game. It's easier to understand a game if you have the full storyline, so to say. But at the same time, you don't want to show all your cards, so to say. It's a balance thing. It's damn hard. But yeah, it won't do much in terms of what we have to do here. So I'm gonna leave this part here. Your English is getting really good. Oh, it is. Thanks. Well, I guess it has to be somewhat better, at least. I mean, if you do something each day, you have to become better. You can't become worse. Well, maybe I can. Who knows? Maybe I can. God knows there are things I'm shit at. Either way, thanks. And this here, this game here is also, it's interesting. I know many people. I mean, I need to bring this up, seeing as I got some nice words here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's Rob behind the name here. Yeah, I was about to say. Remember this here. You are your own worst critic. There will always be things during your lifetime that you are unsure of, or, well, you at some point you question yourself: can I do this? Should I do this? And so on. I should be a very good example of it's doable, it's possible. I mean, I'm self-taught. I didn't go to school to learn English. What you hear is me, what I have picked up throughout the years. And one would think that I, with my limited skills, language-wise at least, I shouldn't be doing this here. I mean, it's a narrative-driven game. I obviously have to read, I obviously have to talk, I obviously have to translate things in my head as I go. Oh, we have the Tres brothers in the house as well. But yeah, so never question yourself. If you want to become carpenter, is that the word? Yeah, I believe so. Or a fisherman, or, you know, whatever else, just do it. I mean, also look at Marcelo. He's making videos, he talks English. I know Marcelo has said to me more than once, oh no, I don't think I'm good at English, but you know, I do it still. So yeah, you have two dudes here doing a thing that we are, should we say, less good at. But yeah, either way, just jump into the unknown and do stuff. Grow as a human being, as they say. It's not horrible at all. I mean, what's the worst to happen? That you mess up? Yeah, I'm sure we have messed up, the lot of us, throughout the years. I'm pretty sure we will keep messing up before we die. Now, let's see here. What's your native language? It's Swedish. Can't pin down the accent. Yeah, I've heard. I believe the reason for this is, I mean, if I had gone to school to learn English, I would lean more into the British English. But yeah, now I haven't gone to school for this thing here, so I'm leaning more towards, I don't know what to call it exactly. It's a mishmash of things, or dialects, I believe. Yeah, Swedish. That's me. I'm svensk. I, for one, enjoy hearing this Swede read the English narration of a Hungarian game on an Italian. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, this. I mean, and I've said this before, and this is also the reason why I do. Well, one of the reasons, I should say. I like this thing about the internet not having borders. I get a chance to interact with people from around the world. Maybe I have the opportunity to learn new stuff and things like that. You know, not just seeing the same old as I do over here. You're all rocking it, all the way down the line. I love Star Traders and have Cyberknights wishlisted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up playing Cyberknights as well at some point. It feels like a given. That's for sure. But yeah, enough about my superb English skills, right? Oh, I was about to say as well. The good thing here with a game like this is the more I have to read and the more I have to speak, the more I learn, which is a good thing. So yeah, when we're done here, I mean, at the end of this year, I should be somewhat proficient in English, right? I mean, it's not like I am shit at it right now either, but still, I wouldn't mind becoming a bit better. Now, we need to leave the compound. So we're done here. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy some more supplies. I mean, I might as well do it right now. Oh, I'm selling. God damn. Yeah, we can't do that now, can we? Well, we can, obviously, but we shouldn't. I need to do this shift click. I totally forgot. My bad. So, why can't I do that? On the goods icon. Oh. Well, I might be on my way to learn how to speak here, but I obviously can't play the game. Let's go with this option here. Yeah. No more than this. As you can see here, we only had to make sure we had one slot available in our cargo hold. Yeah, I think we should be fine here, right? We also need to go here. No, we don't have to go here. We have to go here. Load the cargo, put up the passengers, and head on out. Let's see here. Vagrus has enough reading to fill a little novel. That's for sure. That's for sure. Once you unlock most of the codex, yeah, it's a deep game, a real deep game. That's for sure. Yeah. Either way. Let's see here. We have what we need. Well, at least we have our stuff here and we have their stuff here. So this should be ready to go. I don't think we can do much here. So let's... Nope. Yes, we can. Good. So yeah, we have +8. I don't know how to pronounce this. But we have crystals, at least. Blue ones. Reminds me of... this blue thingamajig in Minecraft. Yeah, I mentioned Minecraft. Yeah. After your crew loads the cargo, your new comes... Say what now? After your crew loads the cargo, your new comes take their places along the line and on the carts. Your new comes... Well... Anyway, they remind you that going anywhere else other than Torseg's shelter renders your agreement null and void. Yeah, you set out, leaving Karnak way station behind. This will be pretty interesting. Now I expect the same outcome I've been given the last 3 times. So I can't say I have my hopes up here at all. Combs is Vagrus for crew. Okay then, so your new crew. See, I'm learning stuff. Wonderful. Maybe I can keep this. I mean, this here is a thing, obviously. You know, with a language barrier and all. But I don't mind it. I mean, I'm learning stuff here after all, so it's good. It's good. Now, having said that, I'm pretty sure I have to rest. Hello. Yeah, we need to rest. So let's camp. As you can see here, Each time we camp, we can decide if we want to pay our crew at the end of the rest or at the start of the rest. It doesn't really matter. The point here is, will we pay them or will we pay them later? You are a bit short on workers, slaves and fighters, according to those icons on top. Yeah, we can go back and, you know, do stuff. But yeah, in this case here, before ending the day or your turn, you can decide if you want to pay them or not. In regards to the workers slash slaves and fighters, how many more do you think I should buy? I mean, or hire might be the correct wording here. Unless, of course, we are talking about slaves. So we could pop back in here and go here. I mean, we have... yeah, 6-8. Just hire one by one until those icons disappear. Oh. You're talking about those. Look at the debuffs. Yeah, debugs and debuffs. And so now, well, we need a fighter, I'm sure. Many ways to. So we are up to 9. I mean, at some point, I mean, there needs to be a happy medium, right? In crew status, where do we find crew status? I mean, seeing as you're workers until you get rid of the understaffed. Yeah. So let's see here. We said slaves and workers, so we might as well buy. Can we do the same thing here as we did? Well, I don't have to, obviously. And we need to... no, we need this, right? Isn't this here a fighter? So how come we don't have... I'm confused here. I mean, the slave thing disappeared, at least. Upper left triangle. Triangle. This tab? No. Sorry, my bad. Lovely. Lovely. But yeah, this is obviously a fighter. So, exactly. So I can't do much with this little pip here. But you still think I should go with this right-click business here. Yeah, I'm a bit messed up from all turn-based games. I like to, you know, people talking about this finger thing for shooters and stuff like that. I think in our case it's the right-click. Yeah, nope. So I'm ready to go, according to you, right? Yeah, exactly. So let's be on our merry way. Well, we need to camp first, of course. I'm not gonna pay people right now. I can pay people later. We need to hold space. Now, let's navigate up here. And move along. I mean, we need to experience stuff. Now, from a gamer's perspective here, I feel that I have to point this out. As far as I know, I might be wrong, but as far as I know, I need to rest now. If I don't rest now, I won't be able to move. And yeah, this will be a repetitive task for this distance. So let's go into camp mode again. I'm still trying to learn this when it's, I mean, when should you pay your people? Well, most likely before they make a goddamn mess, you know, becomes angry and stuff like that. You can move a bit more if you want. I can? How could I do that? Oh, I can. Well done. Interesting. Interesting. Problem solved. Don't mind me. Yeah, this thing about being a professional gamer and... Yeah. I'm not as professional as Rob. Well, maybe most of the people in Turn-based-Lovers as well. I'm more relaxed. I'm more of your casual gamer. Normal move is black. March is red. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to rest at some point. But yeah. Oh, I can't. Well, okay then. So let's camp, right? Yeah, let's go with a little rest here. I think that's what we want. And we need to move up here so we will... Yeah, we need to... I think we have a bit more to go here. And we should probably pay our people. I'm sure I can... Yeah. Let's... yeah, pay them now. No, pay later. Something is bound to happen once... Uh-oh. Keep an eye on the numbers where it says steady 5, fresh 5, submissive 5. Those will drop if you march too much. Yeah, not here, at least. We're having a slight issue here, it seems. What are you going to do about it? Well, I guess I have to do something. I don't think... I won't punish them severely. I mean, it's my fault we're here. Yeah, it does. That's no bueno. Can we up this? Moderate. Yeah, let's go this. Your ploy fails. Oh no. The behavior of the slaves does not improve, although it does not deteriorate either. Well, I guess that's good for something. So let's set out again then. Now, I didn't pay my people, did I? But I did rest. Or pay now. Boom. Yeah, 4. We went up with 1 pip, so that's good. That's good. Let's go to Torsags. It will be one hell of an experience. So, the Comitatus is in sight of the nearby settlement, eager to get some well-deserved rest. But what do the people who you took on at Karnak say about all this? They seem happy to have reached their destination. Yeah, this will be interesting, at least for me. The great Blackblood mountain towers ahead. Yes, they sure do. Crowned with black fortresses and jagged battlements. The single immense wall that blocks entry into the bowels of the mountain looms ahead. Your passengers are making ready to depart, but first, They check their cargo. And of course, something is missing. Goddamn game. I tell you. The same shit each time. Oh well. Let's go then. The passengers scold you at the start start to unload their cargo right away, of course. They tell you that despite you having brought them to Torsags, they will not pay you, because you managed to lose part of their cargo. Yeah, well, go figure. They also promise that their faction will not look past such a slight. Yeah, so we will have a slight issue with the House Oko. Well, damn. Right. It's minus 100% cereally. Well, it was mine to have, so minus 60 House Oko. The passengers are gone, as is their cargo. They will surely enter Torsag shelter on their own. As for you, the Dark City awaits. And yeah, so obviously we can take a little look-see here. I don't think we have to rest right now, at least. You reach the fortified gates of the great city. After waiting your turn in the line of chatting travelers, bleeding beasts of burden, swearing loaders, exhausted slaves, decrepit pilgrims, and fellow Vagrai, you are greeted gruffly by guards under the shadow of the gatehouse. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, imagine yourself being a guard in this godforsaken place. I'm pretty sure we would be somewhat snarky, the bunch of us. I know for a fact I would be. Hell, I would be a goddamn asshole, straight up. I wouldn't be too friendly with anyone. So yeah, we either approach the guards or decide to turn back and not, enter the city. In this case here, we obviously have to approach the guards. Unless, of course, we're about to end this stream here and call it tonight. Which we are not, obviously. So let's see what we have to work with. An inspection follows. You have nothing to hide. Or at least there's no way they can find it. I'm pretty sure they can. We can't pick these options here for whatever reason. You decide to turn back and, well, so we have one option here. So let's click this option. After getting through the inspection, you are told that now you have to pay the gate tax. So we can either pay the gate tax, we can swear to pay once we are leaving, but that will cost us a tad bit more. Given our position here, we have to pay either way, so, we might as well pay now and get it out of the way. So yeah, you head to the Mansio immediately. The Herrgård, I believe it's in Swedish. Yeah, if I'm here trying to learn English while I go along with this game here, I might as well try to learn you people some Swedish, right? I know I have been learning people some Swedish on my own channel and my own channels, I should say, throughout the years. Pretty sure I will end up giving some pointers here at some point as well. So we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 5 options here. We can explore the city, the Undercity, the Civic District, the Market District, and the Temple District. We had a storyline here. We were supposed to go talk to a dude, if I remember correctly. Now, having said that, I also said at the time that we didn't have to remember this information necessarily, as this information is accessible in the journal. So yeah, let's see here. I speak Danish, so I understand Swedish well enough. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, Swedish is, well, I've been told at least it's the hardest language to learn for people not being Swedish, that is. Now, I have to object here, obviously, seeing as you brought up Danish. I'm not... now, I lived in Norway for some years. I have no problem with Norwegian. I understand it fully, I can read it, I can understand it when people talk. But I have always had a goddamn issue with Danish. I can't seem to get past the language barrier. I can read it, I have no issue reading Danish. But you know, listening to people, that shit went... that goes straight out the window in my case. He is in the market district. Yeah, Vagrus. Exactly. That was where I was about to go here with my thing about the journal and all things here. So, if you would like to experience the storyline in its entirety, which I obviously recommend you doing, you can do so. You can do it in whatever order you want to do it, obviously. Most of these options here also has sub-options, which takes you deeper into the storyline. For the sake of this stream here and us wanting to see some of the fighting mechanics and, you know, that part of the game, we will go find this Vagrus dude in the market district. Rödgröd med flöde, yeah. It's interesting, to say the least. I mean, I like languages, but it's hard. I mean, I'm an old git, an old dude, an old man, and I know. People have said that I look somewhat young, but yeah, I'm not quite as young as I might look. So that's that. Let's go to the market district. Now, we have options. We can visit the Kalrish market. We can listen to news and rumors circulating at the market. We can seek out Braxius' store. The old man said he could be useful. We have to see about that. And we can obviously leave the market as well. That would be counterproductive in our case. So yeah, let's go to Braxius' store. I know for a fact we will go to Braxius' store, find him. Now, what I have to point this out here, details. I'm this kind of person who take note of things in games, and even so in this case here. As you can see here, we have a big ass ant, I believe it is. At least it looks like an ant. I like the art direction in this game here. It gives an idea of how it looks there, how people lives, how, you know, you get a feel for the surroundings, for the situations you're in, stuff like that. I can just imagine walking down the street here and run into a goddamn big ass ant. I can't say I would be up for it exactly. Domesticated or not. I mean, it's a goddamn ant, you know, with antlers to boot. But yeah, let's go to Braxius. Boom. You make your way to the part of the market district that lies just east of the Calrish market. It takes a while to locate the statue of Mercatus overlooking the dried-up fountain carved of dark stone, but when you do find it, you can see that the shop is indeed right where Agos said it would be. Huddled between two taller, decrepit buildings, Braxius' storefront is not much to look at. Only his name is written on the stone slab above the doorway. No sign, no display, no stall, nothing. Inside is a dark little room with a dirty counter. A strange odor, nondescript trash that barely passes for wares, and a demon-kin fellow fiddling absent-mindedly with some gadget. He looks up as you enter. "Hey, Vagrai, what can I do for you?" he says with a ghoulish grin. He can't help it. He has pointed teeth, a big nose, and a crown of jagged horns that not only adorns the top of his head, but also the sides of his jaws. His eyes burn with a pale orange light, and yeah, it's a nice dude this dude here. Let's see, orange light, yeah, and he is surrounded with an almost palpable aura of nervousness. Surely, this cannot be the man you were guided to. Yeah, guess what? It is. Are you Braxius? Oh yeah, in the flesh, Braxius bows his head theatrically. I need to... Well, I'm doing pretty good here. Could be worse. You explain to him that an old wanderer called Agos told you to come to him if you wanted to find the right people for Comitatus. Braxius smiles his fiendish, is that how you say it? Smile upon hearing your story. I mean, I could jump past it, of course. Indeed, I do specialize in connecting such people. I might have someone you'll find useful and even help you in getting them to join you. And I owe Agos, so there, everybody wins. So, we could ask him how he can get, and what this will... Yeah, well... I mean, we are here for a reason. We are here for people, so... We obviously have to go with the first option here. There's no reason for me to back out now, I think. Well, maybe there is. I mean, I can imagine when you have played this game more than once and done it extensively, I can imagine you doing things in a different way. You will probably skip things, you will probably take a road here and there, not on the map, so to say. Anyway, this fellow here I have in mind wants to return to the road. He used to be well connected many years ago. Worked for some crime syndicate or another. Then he disappeared for a while. He came back a year ago or so and became a bouncer, but someone with his abilities will never sit on his arse for too long. That's true. Now he's eager to set out again, so he came to beautiful Torsags to find a comitatus or some similar arrangement. Yeah, he calls himself Harwick. Mind you, he might have his own reasons to hit the road. You'll have to work that out with him yourself. When you ask him what you owe him for this, he simply shakes his head. Nothing. Like I said, I owe Agos. And he told me I can pay him back by aiding people he sends to me. Odd, right? Well, not so much really. At any rate, I can arrange a meeting with Harwick for you. So, tell Braxius that you want to meet Harwick. Yes, I'm pretty sure we want to meet Harwick. Boom. Now, oh, cute dude. Cute dude. This is how I want to look when I'm 8 years old, if I live that long, that is. So yeah, this position here we're in, we might have to read this part of the story before moving along. Some minutes after you tell Braxius that you wish to meet this Harwick, he has closed down the shop and is leading you to where you can talk to this man. Now, you find a quiet table in a corner while Braxius gets you a couple of drinks. By the time you finish the first, a large man appears and greets you cordially. Oh, so there are nice people here. Imagine that. Wait until you see Harwick's arm. Oh, he has arm, does he? Well, I'm pretty sure I want it even more now when you put it like that. Interesting. Let's see here. Where was I? Yeah, here. The first thing everyone notices about Harwick is his scythe-like arm, as well as his other insectoid features. Clearly the results of the taint. Oh, so what's the taint? He observes you with compound eyes before talking in a rasp. I'm not gonna do it. I'm happy enough if I can find the words here. I am told you're looking for someone to join Comitatus. If you want that someone to be able to take care of rough stuff, I'm your man. Harwick here has seen a lot of action. He's tough as nails and knows a lot of less savory people. If you know what I mean. Yeah, we sure do. We sure do. Ask away, Vagrus. I see you have some questions, Harwick says, twitching his mandibles. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't mind having this scythe-like arm. That would make for some interesting interactions in real life. Now, let me paint a scenario here. Let's say I stop streaming. Let's say I start a landscaping business. This scythe-like arm here would be of much help in this business. It would also make for show. So I could, get people to pay me for both making some yard work as well as making a show out of it. So yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Now, that said, I'm not sure about this green stuff around the eyes. I don't know if it's some stone-like thingamajigs or mold or something else, But still, I would very much prefer this. So, let's see here. You do have questions for him. I'm listening, so ask him about his past. I mean, we could skip most of these things here. Ask about his skills and abilities. Handy for opening envelopes too. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. That said, I can imagine I have to be far away from the envelope to be able to do it. I'm thinking this sky thing is pretty long. Scraping at the ground while walking and stuff. Now, that is all. Time to decide. Yeah, I mean, and this here is, to get immersed in the storyline here. you obviously have to read all parts to get a complete picture of where you are, who you work with, and stuff like that. I know for a fact I want him either way. So I'm gonna pick this option here, time to decide. So I'm gonna go all in. I'm not gonna haggle here with this. I mean, I can stand 3 lurg. I can live with that, I think. I mean, I need to be nice. I need to keep in mind that I need to keep people happy. I don't want his scythe up my ass for not paying him and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know. So Harwick rises from his chair and shakes your hand. How he now... I don't know how he does that with a... But yeah, you know. As you hand over the coins. I'll use this to buy traveling gear, he says. And I'll meet ya in the Manzio. As far as I'm concerned, we can get on the road right away. He leaves you as you down the rest of your drink. Braxius asks you to return to his shop with him. When you arrive, he turns to you. Now that the Harwick business is taken care of, I can help you recruit another fellow. There are 2 options. In fact, want to hear me out? Yeah, we have an option here. I know for a fact here he will offer up some more people for us to interact with, or, you know, bring on our adventure, I should say. I'm pretty sure we need some people around us. It feels like it, anyway. So I'm gonna hear him out and see what kind of options we have. I'm pretty sure it's the same options I've seen before. Yeah, we have the dwarf and we have the orc. Both of them have their reasons, of course. Now, that said, none of them know about me and what's about to happen here. So this might come, you know, an ish down the line. Story-wise, I don't know yet. We have to see. So yeah, we asked him about the 2 individuals. One is the dwarf. So let's see here. Dwarf, and a particularly nasty one at that, but don't you get discouraged. Given the right motivation, all that nastiness can be directed towards your foes. So we could assume here that the dwarf, I'm pretty sure he will become somewhat of an issue more often than not, given his personality trait here. The other one is orc, and a tough one, even for his kind. He's somewhat of a celebrity around these parts, won a few gladiator tournaments years ago, but then he started to train folks who wanted to become warriors rather than warrioring around himself, and I guess now he's fed up with that. I would be too. I'm not gonna jump ahead here. I could, of course, ask you people if you want me to pick the dwarf or the orc. I'm pretty sure whatever I choose here will have an impact on my crew overall. It should have. It would be reasonable to assume, at least, that to be the case. So, we have the dwarf, we have the orc. We like orcs, right? Although they are green. I always start to think about Shrek for some reason. It makes things a bit... how should I put this? it makes it hard to, you know, be serious about things. I know for a fact if I go with the work, I will do him a favor, actually. At the same time, I'm feeling... I mean, look at it like this. I have a pretty laid-back persona based on my traits. I didn't go all in with this warrior thing. So I'm pretty... I don't know the word here. But we might be in a position, let's say, that we need this dwarf here. We might be in need of an asshole on our team. Methinks. So I'm gonna do this. So let's see. Good. As I've said, Garrick is a dwarf and naturally a businessman. However, his business has seen some trouble lately. So much so, Captain, that the little twerp is in deep shit. And if you want him, you need to pluck him out of it. Normally, this would mean forking over a substantial amount of coins of the silver variety. I have 11. To settle his extensive debts, but I can deal with that in my own way, yet in your name, and you would get the dwarf's gratitude and services. You would owe me a favor in turn, as I've indicated. So, now, in either case here, no matter if I pick the dwarf or the orc, this dude here, Braxius, will at some point return to me and say, "Hey, Strat, I need your help." And we don't know what that will entail. It may very well be, well, I'm pretty sure it will be something that will be in conflict with my current direction, so to say. I'm pretty sure it will be some fucked up shit that I have to deal with. Something that will make me become an enemy to some people I probably don't want to be an enemy to. So yeah, we will be in for a shit show if we pick one of the two here. Now, for the funsies, I'm gonna pick one either way. So yeah, I went with the dwarf, and we will pick the dwarf. As you can see here, we got more entries in our codex. We have this Loaders Guild as well. More story. So yeah, if you want to read the complete story, buy the game. Hell, I would if I already didn't have the game. Now you're talking. The pawnbroker claps excitedly. All right, you just go about your business now. I need an hour or so to get things done. When you feel like it afterward, make your way to the old bathhouse in the Undercity. Normally, only the friends of the Loaders Guild may enter to do business with a collegian. But tell them at the gate that you are there for Garrick, and they were sent by yours truly. Yes, they will hand over the dwarf, and you can tell him how it was. Yeah, you who paid it. Well. So we need to go and pick this lovely dude up and hope for the best. And I use that word lightly, you know. I believe that he'll need a little convincing to join your crew after that. Well, we'll have to see, I guess. You nod and prepare to take your leave. Don't thank me yet, Captain. And before you forget, yeah, I owe you. So you did say the Undercity, correct, didn't we? The Market Street. Yeah, visit leave for, yes. I think it was the bathhouse. Yes, boom, the bathhouse. Yes, tell them I'm here for something. You are, well, so let's see then. Everything changes when you mention the name of Braxius, and the fact that you are here for Garrick. The guards become friendly, and is that relief in their voices? Well, there might be. I mean, if they have been dealing with this so-called asshole, I mean, there should be some relief if we're here to pick him off their hands. Yeah, mean words. I need to wet my whistle, as they say. Jeez. I'm smacking along here. So where was I? The fuck now? The belligerent fellow growls as he's rubbing his eyes. Yeah, I'm not gonna pronounce that sentence there. That will most likely get Marcelo banned for life here. So yeah, you can read it yourself. Anyway, his captors are clearly not amused by his shenanigans. A quick slap to the back of his balding head silences him, though he quietly swears revenge. 'Tis the one, yes, it sure is. We're told he no longer owes the capos, so he's all yours. You are escorted back to the entrance with the dizzy dwarf in tow. Yeah, let's see here. Just when you are about to leave through the gate arc, the dwarf notices something and it yanks him out of his quiet stupor. He leaps surprisingly quickly to the side of one of the guards and grabs something on his belt, then tears it off. Before the guards could reach, he begins shouting, "You fucking bastards. I thought you could steal this and get away with it. I'll tear you a new one." Garrick appears to be holding some kind of an object, golden and with a complicated design. The guards are shocked and getting angry, but the sight of the red-faced dwarf and the object, as well as their orders, give them pause. Well, it should. It should. Alrighty. The one who had the object in his belt says eventually, "Yeah, keep the damn thing. It ain't good for anything anyway." So, there is a cold metallic click echoing down the marble corridor. Yep. A moment's silence follows. The guards look flabbergasted, small droplets of sweat forming on their foreheads. I'll keep it all right. It's mine. And I'll make sure you fuckers will remember that. Oh, are we in for a fight? Let's see here. Tensions mount as the dwarf points one end of the device towards the guards. Then he looks at you and it appears to have an effect on him. He sticks the device into his crossbelt and shuffles out to the street, mumbling, "Another time." You follow him down the street where he beckons you into a sheep watering hole. Yeah. So, let's see here. We could ask him what happened to him, ask him about the device, ask what he plans to do now. You have heard enough. So, let's see here. I mean, we have the notification here about something. So let's ask him about the device. It's a mysterious device. Maybe it transforms into a sword or something other, you know. Oh, this. He puts the device on the table. A wooden thing embossed with gold. Something like a tiny crossbow without limbs. A terrible magical weapon mate. I use an incantation and you'll be cursed so bad you'll beg for death. Oh, so this dwarf here is somewhat of a mage, I guess. There's pause. Eventually, Garrick laughs out loud. You went pale, mate. You did. He laughs for a few more seconds, rubbing his eyes, then leans back in his chair and considers you for a few moments. It's a pistol, all right, a ballistic weapon. My kin used to be able to make them, you know, using black powder. Very rare these days, as you know, since my ancestors got themselves cooked right and proper. Yeah, well, but some of these little fellas remain, and I got my hands on one. Don't bother trying to buy it or anything. Only I can use it properly. And you'll see how handy it comes. Yeah, talk about something else then. So we could obviously pick these options as well, but we have heard enough. Garrick is a dwarf of his words. It seems you do meet him at the mansion all packed up and ready to go. So let's take a look at the storyline here. So the dwarf downs the last few gulps of his drink. I guess you haven't fed me for me good looks. Yeah. Talks, words, English, spellings. Yeah. The dwarf. But I ain't working for free. Now that ain't me. You agree on standard wages. Garrick seems content. It's best I take my leave of the damned shelter for a while anyways. And I got favors to call in all over the region. I'm gonna go grab my stuff. I got some hidden stashes these fuckers never got close to finding. I'll meet ya at Germansio. Yeah. He must see the doubt on your doubt. Yeah. On your face, because he adds, I ain't gonna bolt if that's what you're afraid of, or thinking, or something other. Little trust here, eh? I do the same. It ain't easy to put me trust in anyone after what happened. Yeah, you leave the watering hole and go about your own business. So, let's see here. You meet him at the mansion, all packed up and ready to go. Boom. Garrick joined your comitatus. The end. So, now we are filled up to the brim with people. We have this one dude that we came for that was free of charge. And we picked up the dwarf for a future charge. And I chose to use that wording because I'm pretty sure what I have to do to pay for this dude will probably land me in a jail with a bunch of charges. So, you know, anyway, we have a bunch of storylines here. I'm gonna avoid them because we want to set out on a little trip here. Now, we have more people on our... Well, we have 7 here, so maybe, just maybe, this will be... Yeah, a hefty cost, I'm sure. But we have... I mean, we need to make sure we have the supplies we need. What we have should be enough to the next town, I believe. Now, let's pick this. We don't have to buy people because we have people. Well, you know, people. So, Void, Purgatorium. Lovely dude, lovely dude. Imagine running into this dude on the street. The streets of London. So he has stats for days. Hopefully he will be of help here going forward. So this is Harwick, and this is Garrick. Well, he doesn't look like a dwarf to be trusted, so we might end up having some issues here with this dude. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me one bit at all. And we have them listed here as well. You can only assign deputies during camp or rest. Guard captain, scoutmaster. Yeah, we don't have to do this now. How about wine? 25 units. Well, I started at 25 units and we're down to 19. So, I mean, we should be fine, right? What's the cost here? Yeah, we're down. So let's do it like this. For now, at least. Hopefully, we will reach some type of result. We need to take a look here. We need to take a look here. Oh, many settlements have faction panes. Like this one, where you can interact with factions with a presence at a given location. Each faction provides a variety of tasks you can take on. Tasks are procedurally... Oh, you are. Interesting, interesting. Non-story related objectives you can complete for money and reputation. Yeah, we do need both. You can take on tasks under the available tab. Yes. Let's see here. Standing tiers and free cargo space. Yes, we should have the space. I'm pretty sure. The active tab is where you can turn in tasks. Okay then. If you are at the right place, or discard them, be mindful that doing so will result in serious penalties. Yeah, I don't think we want that, do we? So the rewards tab lists all the faction standing rewards you can potentially claim. Well, we don't have much of that as of yet, so I'm gonna hold space. And yeah, as you can see here, we can't claim anything. Imagine that. So let's go to available. Supply run for Carpenter's Guild. Supply run for House Darius. Now, can we? I don't think we can. Oh, so we have more windows. One of these faction view pages. Now, let's see here. You can observe all the details related to specific factions. You can see which locations they have presence at. Visiting these places lets you interact with factions in settlements. Known locations can be viewed on the chart by clicking on the compass icon. Okay then. So we need to find a compass. Yeah, up there. Each faction has allies and enemies. Reputation gained for a faction also provides a small reputation boost with their allies. Yeah, I imagine as much. So, the Carpenter's Guild is one of the most powerful criminal syndicates. That's an interesting take here. I mean, when I hear about someone being a carpenter, I don't, think, oh, you're part of the most powerful criminal syndicate there ever was. Syndicates of the empire, growing rich on all kinds of illegal activities since it's a formation out of craftsmen's unions. Yeah, this might be the reason why people don't like unions, right? In an age when people knew what a carpenter was. So yeah, I guess we have stuff here. So what's the tasks then? We have no tasks. And we don't have much information here either, it seems. I'm pretty sure we can't do much here. Can we? Let's scroll here. So yeah, I don't think reputation tier lower than task level 02, yeah. Well, it seems we... Wait here, not enough free cargo space. Say what now? So... Daven, 29 days and... So what's this here? Free cargo slots 2. Okay. And I assume... Well then. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. So 2, 4, 2... Yeah. Task level, yes. I mean, I pissed them off, you know. I misplaced their cargo along the way, so it's fully understandable. They have something against me. Well, I can't take anything here, so I guess we're, you know, shit out of luck here as far as this thing goes. So, on second thought, you still have things to do in the city. No. Trudge along to this thing here. Take the document case and promise to deliver it. So we need to take a look here before going on a little break. Yeah, I need to go pee and fill up my water bottle. You approach the mighty gates of Torsags. One can see the scorching desert sky loom above the cruel black battlements. As the Comitatus takes its place in the long line of the vast gate, you notice a lean woman dressed in a bureaucratic tunic and a cape as well. Okay then. So she approached one of your guards. Oh, I have guards. Interesting. And talk to him briefly. They walk up to you soon afterward. Apologies, Vagrus, the woman says, bowing her head politely. I work for the magistrate of tax collection. Of course you do. They all want the monies. No need to be alarmed. I'm here to present to you an opportunity. I have a message attached to some documents that need to be delivered to Arcane, to a client of ours. Should you take the message, you'll be... Yeah, well, now, here's the thing. I need a task, and I need to get paid. If I don't get paid, I can't buy shit. If I can't buy shit, well, I'm shit out of luck. So, she offers you a leather document case. Take the document case and promise to deliver it. Yeah, pretty much. Do not take the documents. The bureaucratic has to find someone else. Well, no, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Thank you, Vagrus. I'm sure it will be worth your time. Our client is a very, let's say, resourceful man who works for a researcher of some renown. He awaits the message in the town of Arcane, to the north. Yes, we need to go up a bit more then. Where he rents a small apartment above a tobacco shop on Siltwade Street. Well, I'm pretty sure we will find this tobacco shop. Yeah, the talk of tobacco. I want a pipe. Yeah, I want to do the old man thing. Make myself a whisk and just kick back and, you know, act old. His name is Levantius. With that, she hands over the leather case, bows her head, and takes her leave. You can see her approach the guards, talk to them briefly, point at you, then walk away. After storing the case with your personal belongings, you signal the comitatus to move on towards the city gates. The guard ushers you through without an inspection, of course. I mean, we are here to do stuff, as it were, right? On that note, before doing anything more here, I need to take a slight break before we move up to the arcane. Where arcane is, we have to figure that out after the break. I suggest you do the same as me. Fill up your water bottles, go take a whiskey, or, make a coffee or something other, or just eat cookies and drink milk. That's an option as well. I mean, I would pick that option if I could. Now, that said, break time. I'll be back as soon as possible. Up until then, take care. Bye-bye.
But do you ever try path on the right side? Put it up in your mind. But do you ever try to path on the left side? Put it up in your mind. It's gonna be hard. You run, try, roll your mind. 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 Seeing all the watering, filling your eyes, doing the things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try a path on the right side? Put it up in your mind. But do you ever try the path on the left side? Put it up in your mind. It's gonna be hard. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try. Bring me
Guess what? I'm back. Boom. Intermission. Yeah, I have my water here. I still have some energy. Yeah, some energy drink here to go. Hopefully, it will do some good. We need to play some more Vagrus, right? The Riven Rians. Now let's get some things here in order so we can get the show rolling again. So, did you manage to pick some cookies up, or am I alone in... Well, I shouldn't say I have cookies, obviously. I don't. Oh, man. Yeah, where's the game? Where's the game? We need in-game noise here. If we have some in-game noise, of course we do. We always do. So, we have the music. Now, we just need the game screen. Should be this one. It is. Great. Hello, grazie. Hello. Now, before the break, yeah, we were about to go to a place called Arcane. So we have to take a look-see here at our map and find out where the Arcane is. Okay then, so we need to go this way and take a horseshoe loop to get there. That's interesting. Yeah, it will be quite a ride. So let's see if we can maybe do this without, you know, getting ourselves killed. It could very well be an option, or an outcome, I should say. The option here is for me to not make it happen. So yeah, let's ignore this map thing here, and let's see what we can do. We can't do shit. Oh, that's... yeah. We won't enter. We will, however... I don't think... So, steady 4, fresh 6, sustain 5, unruly 3. Well... this would mean... a cured upkeep 0 days. End day. Yeah. So, we are good to go. Wish me luck. Right? We're gonna need it. So, we got here and we need to go there. Now, I need to keep in mind that I need to, you know, rest. Or at least try to rest. It's not like we would like to pull an all-nighter, as it's called, and hope for the best. I mean, I'm pretty sure it will end in some internal battles and stuffs. So let's not do it. Yeah, let's camp and let's pay people, even though... yeah. Look at this here. Even though I paid... okay then. So, money won't make you happy. Hello, Özgür. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this failure of a stream. Yeah, I'm battling my own people more so than the people around me. I mean, who needs enemies with friends like this here? Something is bound to happen when slaves are disgruntled, thusly. Yeah, they were a bit pissy beforehand. To your dismay, your guards inform you in the morning that 2 of your slaves have escaped into the Wasteland during the night. Oh man, well, I guess it's to be expected. What they were hoping for is unclear, as even closer to the settlements, their survival chances are slim at best. That is little to no conclusion to you, however. What are you going to do about it? Well, I don't know. Wait here. How can I punish them if they... Wait here. Did I miss something? That 2 of your slaves have escaped. So they are still escapees. And as far as I understand, we don't have them in our, you know, zone of control, as it were. So how am I to punish them? I don't get that. I'm a bit confused. Yeah, it's been happening. I think I traveled a bit too far without resting, and that made people a bit, you know, they went the wrong way and told me to my face I was a poor-ass leader. I had to reprimand them, which I did. It didn't work, obviously. And now we're in an even worse state than we were before, because reasons. Mostly due to these 2 fuckers here who have escaped. Minus 2 slaves, as you can see. So I have no... either of these options can have a range of unforeseeable consequences. Now, I can't punish people who aren't here. So I don't really get their... I mean... very low. Pretty sure I will end up... What's this here? Slave driver. Yeah, I'm not an asshole. Exactly. Increase your chance of succeeding the test with 20% resource. Well, moderate. Let's try. A fail, of course. Your ploy fails miserably. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And not only does the behavior of your slaves not improve, but your actions also seem to have caused quite the defiance. Okay then, so I assume I should not be friendly. I should just go with this whipping mentality and, you know, beat them into submission. So, yeah, the Comitatus sets out again. I'm pretty sure we will be out of... Yeah, -1 in obedience. God damn. God damn. We have a problem. You do not have a sufficient working crew to cover all the tasks around your venture. Things take... Okay, let's see here if we can... No, we should not scout. We should most definitely not do this. I can't move this. So, my option here is to go back to Torsag and maybe buy some people then, I guess. Right? We did rest here, even though things went to shit. The Comitatus has been... Yeah, I know. Your crew are in a pretty foul mood. Yeah, I'm trying to solve this issue here. I've become sick over here, so I'm a bit worse for where, as they say. I'm battling. Is it called vertigo? You know, feeling like shit in general. So it's a bit tough to focus on all the text and, you know, talking all the time and stuff like that. But I promised to stream and people voted for Vagrus, so here I am. That I don't know, but yeah, Tress was in here, Rob from Explorminate was in here. I believe we have had some other people in here as well. I'm old. I tend to forget things. Sue me. Okay, something ought to go wrong. Yeah, here we go. One of your crew gets drunk and in his drunken frustration beats a slave. Oh no. By the time it is clear that it is more than a usual beating, it is too late. The slave's head was bashed in with a rock. What will you do with the perpetrator? Yeah, now. This is how it will go. I tried to play nice with the slaves. That option went to shit. Now we have one from my crew here beating up the slaves, well, killing them, I should say. So yeah, I'm gonna take action. Have him be treated as a slave. He cannot pay. He cannot pay for the slaves, so this is how he will repay you. Now this might become a problem. He did kill our slave, so if we turn him into a slave, he will still be a problem, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with the first option. Things like this ain't happening. Not on my watch. Well, it did. But I can do something about it. I'm gonna try something here. -1 worker. Yeah, we need to go here. Either way. So let's travel along. Broken. Yeah, I know we're broken. We might as well camp. Let's pay them. Or at least try to keep people happy. You know, we don't have much to work with here. Yeah, this was a shit thing to happen at this point in time. Approach the guards. Yes. You have nothing to hide, so we need to pay this shit again. Well, the issue of the gate tax is concluded. Yes. So, now, let's see here. We need to hire people. We lost a slave, but we gained a slave. We did lose a worker. We lost more than 1 worker, I believe. So hire 1 worker. Oh, I can actually... Yeah, you are a worker. So let's see how far we can go here. Yeah, you disappeared now, so we should be fine. I think we... Or maybe... I mean, I don't have much in terms of cash here, so I am a bit, you know... Let's buy them. Yeah, we should be fine here, I think. So let's go back here and let's move along to the guard. You have already taken care of it and are free to leave. Okay then. Let's try to, you know... Oh, we can't. Well, that's unfortunate. So you go out here and you can go there. We are still broken. Yeah, okay, let's camp then. End day. Now, the commentator's morale is dangerously close to being irreversibly broken, and you are quickly losing your chance to turn this around. Your crew is constantly arguing with each other, and a lot of them have no qualms about going against your will either. It gets so bad that if you can't calm everyone down, they will simply leave, dissolving the commentators, or worse, depose of you. But yeah, no, we can't have that. Now can we? Chance of success. You managed to do the unthinkable with a mixture of charm, threats, persuasion, and outright lies. Okay, then I thought I went with charm and something else. As far as I know, I didn't go with the lie thingamajig, or trait, I should say. Your position as a Vagrus is safe, for now at least, yeah. Like we didn't have issues, as it were. Shattered 1. Yeah, so I guess that's... Now, can I Yeah, let's go here. Oh, we're here again. So how am I supposed to solve this bullshit then? Wait here. Oh, fail. Well then. So what's this here? Quick load left settlement. Yeah, I can say this much. I haven't been this bad at game ever. This is the absolute worst. But I guess this is how it goes mostly. You play games off stream. You do pretty well. You don't record anything. You don't you don't do stuff really to showcase what you're doing. You don't have the aim or goal to flash numbers in people's faces either. So yeah, either way, I'm dead, it seems. Let's try this option. I have no idea about this daily save here. Yeah, we're still funked, as it were. I don't think I can do anything with this here. I have a hard time rations. So let's see here. We obviously have to pay. Mutinous. Discipline. Well, I could actually discipline people. Liberate. Yeah. Now, it didn't work the last time. Can we discipline 6? I guess that's a good option. Yeah, we need to smack some sense into these people here. Oh man. Offer your crew double wages for the current day. Boost morale. Yeah, we obviously have to do something about this piss poor situation we're in. Steady 4. Well, we seem to be back into the swing of things here, so that's good, I guess. Let's see here. Nevertheless funny to watch. Yeah, I know you like to see me dead, don't you? Okay then, you have experienced rising disobedience amongst you involved. Well, let's see here. Thefts are always a sign that morale and discipline are severely impaired. It appears that this has come to pass with you now, as a random inventory of your goods reveals that some of your wares have been stolen. Perhaps the perpetrators hid them somewhere, as not even a full search of everyone's belongings reveals them. Okay then. According to your guards, it must have been the slaves. I mean, should I really trust my guards? We have had some issues here with, with our crew overall. So I'm pretty sure we have Defiant too. Yeah, we don't need defiant people. At the same time, I smacked the fuck out of them. So I wouldn't be surprised if the slaves or the perpetrators either. Yeah, decisions. The red thread and the connections that has to be made. -3 luxury wine. Either of these options can have a range of unforeseeable consequences. Now I remember. It was a worker, the worker dude who killed one of my slaves with bashing his head in with a stone. I mean, he has already killed one. So if it's true now, like my guards said it was the slaves, it could very well be this old worker that I made a slave. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go with this option here, that's for sure. I'm still not gonna smack them silly, so let's go with this here. It's a fail anyway. Your ploy fails behavior, yes, of course. The Comitatus sets out again. Defiant. Yeah, we need to travel here. So let's travel here and let's camp. It's early, I know. But we need to, you know, smack them. I'm not going to pay anyone. Steady 4. Yeah, we seem to be somewhat good here at least. So let's see where this takes us. Yeah, we need to go up to the crossroads. This might be, I shouldn't say problematic, but you know, okay, so we stop. Why are we stopping here? Do we need to, you know, do the sleep thing? Yeah, we're broken again. Let's hope one payment is enough. Mutinous. Yeah, you can forget that shit. Unruly 3. Yeah, well, I guess it's better for you to be unruly than... Well, maybe not. We'll have to see, of course. Oh, here we go again. Just lurking while working. Pushing to release mod support for Star Traders Frontiers this month. Yeah, you have the work lined up for you, that's for sure. I mean, I obviously have work lined up here as well. But I'm not skilled enough to do it, it seems. Granted, I'm feeling like crap over here, so I mean, I'm not in a position to make decent enough decisions, but still, I should do far better than this, I think. One of the worst things to happen, you are awoken by yelling and find one of your crew members was murdered during the night. Here we go again. But something tells you that the dead was somehow connected to the disgruntled slaves and their feuds with some of your crew. But you bury your crew member and orders the commentators to get ready. What are you going to do about this? Minus, well, it feels like, I mean, I've tried punishing them. It ain't working. I've tried to be lenient. That hasn't worked either. Not to say it wouldn't work now, but still it didn't work when I did try it. So the only other option here is to liberate a slave. Now this could obviously result in the rest saying, hey, why did you liberate that slave and not me? Which in turn will create even more issues and yeah, you know. So, oh wait here. Oh, we lost well, that's unfortunate. +2 abolitionist, minus, yeah, of course, +1 worker. Your ploy seems to work. The slaves become more docile, almost, well, let's hope this works then. Submissive 4. Yeah, that's one up. We are shattered, however, so we need to pay them. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin myself here. I'm sure. Let's end the day. Ooh. Well, I can do that later, I guess. So let's go up here. Again. Well, something tells me I should have stayed in town and just, you know, read the storyline and picked the orc and do what was expected of me. So, something ought to go wrong. All the bickering and grumbling results in work not being done properly, which slows you down in turn. Now, they were submissive, and we did up our... now it's unbroken, of course, seeing as we have this event here, so yeah, nothing to be done. Movement -3, well, fuck. Okay then. So, what can we do here? Open character sheet, talk to companion, reset companion perks and skill. Yes, we have these options here. As you can see, we have a pretty beefy storyline for this dude. I mean, we could actually ask him about our other companions, the dwarf. We might as well. Yeah, let's ask. Let's see here. I don't think anyone around here likes Garrick, and I suppose neither do I, or you, or me. Yeah, you know. Would I work with him if it was necessary? No. Do I see why you employ him? Yeah. But know this, the guy reeks of a nasty future that will find him in a ditch with a slit throat. So we can assume that this here won't do much of anything, as it's, I think our companions are pretty docile. Our issues are with the workers, the slaves, the peeps. So we need to find a solution to this here. Let's talk to this dude. We're not going to talk to him about the gadgets. We will, however, ask him about Harwick. My mate Harwick, I can see a lot of potential in him, but he got himself locked up for way too long. It ain't a good look. Still, for all his professional talk, he could be only good as a meat shield on most days. Well, can't say I'm surprised, really. So let's go back here and let's go to enough chatting for now. Now, let's see here. Hello, chat guy. Sorry, but I'm in no way able to pronounce your name here. Let's see, Vagrus. I have been lurking too, but got a bug out now to be with the family. It's been fun. I get surprised to this date how long it takes just to get out of the Torsag. And yeah, it's now. I have to say, I haven't played this bad at any point. I've had, I think, this might be my 4th run, I believe. I have come to Arcane, and I have gone past Arcane. Although I did run into some issues along the way, needless to say. But this run here turned out to be a goddamn fail. And so now that we get to the meat of the game, I gotta go. Keep it up and enjoy, everyone. Yeah, good luck, have fun, and all that jazz. Now I'm playing a game, so I'm having fun, of course. But if I were to put myself in this situation I'm in, more in a real life scenario, no, I'm not happy at all. I would tell this Garrick dude to give me his pistol, fill it with the black powder so I could shoot some people in my crew here. Obviously, someone need to be whipped into shape in more than one way. I mean, we obviously have issues here. Pretty severe issues. We have been getting these notifications about issues more than once. And even though I went back to Tar, whatever it was called. Yeah, I've already forgot the name of the town. I shouldn't. I mean, I should remember the name. I have been there many times. But yeah, broken. So I have no other option here than to, yeah, steady and submissive. So let's hope this is good enough. Now, there's no reason for me to turn back and go to where I was for obvious reasons. I mean, it's more or less as far to Arcane as it is to the other place. I'm pretty sure we will have some issues here again. Now, I'm not gonna risk it, so I'm gonna end the day, but I'm gonna hold the payout and hope to God this here works. Well, I'm not gonna say it. I mean, if I do, that would be me jinxing this shit here, so let's not do it. From Siberia, I can understand but can't talk. So good luck, just watching. Well, that's good enough for me, knowing that I have people here watching. I hope I can provide some sort of, well, I should say that I can provide some level of entertainment. It's not entertaining to see me being dead. Not at this point here. I mean, we need to get further into the game here before... Hell, I could put it like this. We need to see a fight. We need to get a fight in here before I end the stream. Now, given what I know about the game here, I will go to Arcane and I will most likely end up at Valeria or whatever it's called. Yeah, we can actually... Valarias, yeah, Valarias. I believe that's where I'm supposed to go later. Yeah, this will be a fun ride. Imagine having to go from here to here and then here, and then go all the way back. Yeah, no, not for me. Not for me. I would like to take a little trip into South Caloris and, you know, these sections here. I guess that's a thing for later. Now, we need to go into Arcane and, you know, do stuff. Which will be quite interesting, considering this might cause some issues. Should I rest now? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's end the day, and here we go again. Now, I don't think it matters that I didn't pay them. I'm pretty sure this would have become a thing. Mutinous and shattered. Yeah, I obviously have to... I mean, this worked. Yeah, we are actually pretty close to... So let's go with this option. Okay, so you are still defiant. But I guess defiant is far better than being mutinous. Right? That said, we need to go into the town. Yeah, we need to do this, even though your position... Well, I wouldn't call it safe, considering the issues we're having here. Now, we're gonna do the sleepy thing here first. I don't have enough cash, I think. Well, we need to whip them into something other. This might be a problem. We'll have to see, of course. Now, let's enter Arcane. Oh. Let's see here. I had a mission, didn't I? So let's take a look at our journal. The Golden Theory. You have undertaken a series of errands for an eccentric schooler. Deliver the tax magistrate's letter to Leventius in Arcane. Leventius, yeah, whatever the name is, in Arcane. So we need to find this dude. So I guess we have to just look at the options here. Return to the Comitatus. Well, I guess I could. Enter the store. Your story is in alignment. So let's click this here. You enter a spacious venue stuffed to the walls with sculptures, crafting materials, and all kinds of tools. In the far end, you see an archway opening to a huge inner yard. I hope we can find an apple tree or something. Also filled with statues and large slabs of raw stone. In a corner, an enormous figure stands hunched over a workbench, busily chipping away at something with a chisel. Upon hearing you enter, it turns around. It doesn't have a name, revealing a sight you were not prepared for. Okay then. Greetings. I am Fatmas, the proprietor of this store. Proprietor. Yeah, I have words to learn. Let me tell you. How may I serve you? He or it says with a voice reminiscent of two slabs of coarse stone grinding against each other. Well, given the description here, I am unsure what we have run into. I mean, I know for a fact it's not that overgrown ant we had in Sartrog-ish, or whatever the name was. Fatmas looks almost like a statue himself, but only almost. His limbs and torso appears to be made out of crude clay, except for his hands that are those of a bone-finger skeleton. That's one interesting description. His head is a yellowed skull with an eerie glow in his eye sockets, and his chest is open, revealing a frail ribcage within a clay hull. All in all, it looks like someone started to encase a human skeleton inside a constantly damp clay golem of sort, but has not quite yet finished the job. Okay then, this is quite the storyline. Lucky for me, it's a new one. It's a thing I have not yet experienced. Well, I have now, obviously. So look around the store and decide what to do. We could ask him about his wares. I mean, it's not like we know what kind of wares he has. Yeah. Well, if he's leaning into being a clay golem, I don't think he will be that interested in me asking about who he is. At the same time, it could prove to return some information that we obviously don't have. So yeah, let's ask him. As I said, my name is Fatmas, the creature replies. And as you can see, I'm a sculpture. I assume you also couldn't help but notice that I am undead, at least for the time being. Okay then. Yeah, we should... Well, this could actually upset him as well, so... Yeah, decisions, I don't know. Should I just ignore this here and go straight to... Nah, let's go all in. But they aren't. Art should be a true echo of reality, and my own reality right now is that I am incomplete. Please look closer. As you examine the displayed works, you realize that they are indeed in various stages of completion. The older ones are cruder, while newer sculptures seem to lack only a few finishing touches. See, they reflect upon my various stages of progress, approaching perfection step by step, just as I am. One day I shall create the perfect statue, and that day I will be perfect and constant myself. Interesting. Interesting. So there will be a day when this dude or thing will be no more. And I say no more as we will be in a position where we can't deal with him. I mean, it's hard to strike deals with a statue, right? So, yeah, I think we got the information we wanted here. So, let's do some business. Of course, the skeleton jaws uttered, mocking the movement of a living mouth quite unnecessarily. The voice seems to come from somewhere. I guess that's a reasonable description. Everything you see around here is for sale. Take your time to browse at your leisure. I am also interested in buying statues of you, should you have any for sale. Now, I know for a fact I don't have any statues, so that won't be a thing at all. Now, we need to figure this out here. Let's see. Yeah, we could buy a sculpture, but then again, what will a sculpture... Oh, we don't have much of anything here. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. I mean, it's not like I know what this sculpture will do, but he has more than one. So let's click here and see where it takes me. Ask Thutmose about the exquisite wood carving and glowing crystal statuette. Okay. I guess it won't hurt. Ask him about it, right? Oh, that. Shifts on his chair. Oh, he's on a chair. Well, I think this here must be the first clay golem I've heard about using a chair. I've always imagined golems overall, just, you know, being in a standing position and doing whatever they do. Maybe I'm destroyed by playing Terra. It's not like the golems in there are sitting down, are they? Let's see here. A woman came to visit this shop years ago. A woman from the heavens. Don't laugh. She was a realms walker. Someone who travels the outer realms and the other strange dimensions. This woman, this seeker and seller of artifacts, said she had found a crystal statue in her city called... Thutmose seemed to concentrate for a few moments. Celador, or Celador. No, Calvaron. Callion. Calanon. Yeah, Calanon. I know nothing about it, but however carved this statue was very, very good. It is true, even an initiated eye can pick up the vastness of detail. The delicate form and the clean technique. The idol appears to be a humanoid being with two pairs of wings on its back. One larger and one smaller pair. White inner light glows from the relic. Unfortunately, Thutmose knows little about its properties, except that it might require a real mage to tap into it. Yeah, we're not a mage. So, no. We will hear about the wood carving. The piece of wood is carved in the form of a humanoid with several arms. It looks twisted and somehow alive, partly due to the texture of the wood and also because of the sculpture's skill. Are the small roots hanging from the statue carved or grown? I made that myself after I bought the strange wood from a curious-looking man. I swear, he looked half plant and half human to me. That got me thinking about half-breeds. Am I a half-breed? Half living, half dead, half clay, half bone? Mind me not, please. I tend to go off on the tangents. When you ask Fatmas about the properties of the statue, he says he doesn't feel anything when holding it. But the plant man swore the material would heal wounds if the little roots are allowed to latch on to skin. Yeah, that's pretty interesting thing. All right. Now, I do have some healing traits active, so now we did ask about this, do some other business. Oh, yeah, I can't buy this, obviously. Fatma's idol must be equipped. Gear. So how do I equip this then? Decide what to do. Huh. Okay then. Yes, biosculpture. Yeah, I take it we don't have what we need here to buy it then. Seeing as I can buy it, right? Say goodbye. Yeah, we need to fix this here. This is the wrong one. We need to tap in here. I am pretty sure this will be... yeah, it went away, so I guess we're fine as far as that goes. We have 9 workers, so that's good. We do only have 4 slaves, but then again, the slaves have been rambunctious. Can't say I'm interested in that at all. Okay, I didn't expect this. Okay then, well, let's take a look here again then. Levantius, yes. So let's get back in here and let's enter the store. Yeah, we were in the store. Hermon to inquire about the job. Yeah, we are not going to do this. Enter the lodging. Yes, we need to go here. Hello, Levantius. The ground floor of the building is occupied by yet another tobacco shop, and the owner of which simultaneously serves as the landlord for a handful of tiny rooms she rents out for those who look for a long-term yet temporary stay in the arcane. Or arken, as it's called in Swedish. The Tarkian woman doesn't seem to care too much for confidentiality. Oh. For the safety or the privacy of her guests. She immediately and without a question points you to the upmost floor when you ask for Levanthius. Oh, so you are not the one then. Well, okay then. Ascending a ladder, you come to what is basically the rooftop covered by a large tent and rickety septums. Well, this reminds me of... I can't remember the word. But I know I have seen a scene like this somewhere. Anyway, in one of the most... in one of the more spacious ones, you find a young, dark-haired, slender fellow dressed in a tunic, wearing half-moon glasses and a bent-over shaky desk he improvised from a small... Well, I guess you have to, make do with what you have and try to, in a way, build things. I mean, being in this position here, we can't expect much. He's living on a roof, in a tent, after all. From small crates, a traveling chest and various ledgers. Need neither smoke, nor food, nor wine, nor women, he mutters, without looking at you as he hears you enter. Well, busy with his calculations. Oh, so this is a mathematician then. Not now, not later, not ever. I'm sure I already mentioned that. I'm told you might need this, you say. waving the letter you were given to deliver. Straight from the magistrate of text collection in Torsag. Yeah, there's the name, Torsag. Maybe I should, write it down. If you are Levantius, that is. That seems to pique his interest, so let's see here. The young man looks at you, his face suggesting sharp wit, his eyes probing. I am, he replies. I am indeed. And you are? You introduce yourself and hand him the letter. Finally, things to do seem to move along. What an utterly unexpected surprise, he mumbles to himself. And thank you. He unfolds the letter and starts to read immediately. Then, without looking up, he adds absently, Pleased to meet you, of course. Then, within an instant, he seems to forget you're even there. At first, he reads eagerly, but after a few moments, an expression of jaded disappointment appears on his face. Splendid, just splendid, he sighs, then goes on sputtering. Now there's the imperial bureaucracy, in full swing. As I know it, reliably incompetent as ever. Good job, you cretins. Top of the line indeed. Would that you encountered a slared bull during mating season? And yeah, that's a pretty interesting phrase. I probably need to read this phrase here or sentence more than once to, wrap my head around it. You demonstratively, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I need to check this up later. I mean, at this point I have, I believe, a handful of words I need to check up on. I will learn at some point. I'm pretty sure I'm hitting most of the things here. 90% thereabouts, I would say. Levantius look up once again, slightly irritated. You're still here? He states matter of fact. Yeah, well, was there something you wanted? Then he remembers, but of course, I am to pay you the fee for delivery. Forgive me, it's just that I have a lot on my mind. And this piece of moronic writing certainly didn't help to diminish any of it. Yes, well, I can imagine. I mean, it's like getting mail from the state in any country. But that's not your fault, is it now? Well, in a way it is. I took it upon myself to deliver the letter, and now I'm here with said letter, and yeah, so, I can't control the content of said letter, of course, but still, I did bring it here. Thank you again. You certainly traveled far to bring me this. Oh, that I have, and the goddamn issues I've been having along the way. Then a thought seems to cross his mind. Oh no, here we go again. +1 lyrg. That's... Now, didn't they tell me I would be handsomely paid for doing this thing here? Now, 1 lyrg for all these troubles I've been having getting here. That's a shit payment. Let me just say. Say, friend, he continues while he examines you pensively. Am I right to assume that you are quite a traveler? Well, given the stretch here, yes, quite a bit. Let's see. You're tired, so I'm off to lurk with a lovely thank you for today's stream and listen to you for a while longer. Yeah, I know some people like to listen to my voice. I don't really understand why, but they do. I think most people have a hard time listening to themselves. Now, it should be said, I've been working in radio at one point in time, so I have that going for me. I've done this streaming thing for 9 years, so yeah, I've heard my voice more times than I care to remember. But that has also made me more relaxed in a way. I know how I sound. I know what I have to do. You know, this thing about voice technique and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've learned some ins and outs throughout the years, which obviously is a good thing. Now, we need to read more here. You and Levantius nod at the same time as he is answering his own question. Of course, he says. Would you care to take me with you as a passenger in case you have plans to visit Lumen anytime soon? For more fair compensation, of course. As it turns out, he waves at the letter he just received from you. I must leave Arcane earlier than I expected and return to my employer. Okay then. So... Now, I don't know where Lumen is, of course. But if we are about to be sent to a destination that's out of the way from Sortag, I believe that was the name. I don't really understand why we had to pick up the quest from that town, bring it up here, and then, I mean, someone must have done a pretty unnecessary trip, one way or the other. But yeah, we'll have to see. Lumen. Sure, if the price is right. Now, considering we got one lyric here, we obviously have to make sure we get some doublons. I'm not planning to travel to Lumen right now. I don't have any quests as far as I know, so we could actually go to Lumen. Yes, sir. You've a great and calming down voice. Yeah, well, at times I can put myself to sleep. This is quite interesting to me. When I was younger, people always told me to speak more slowly. I can agree that I did speak quite fast at times, seeing as I worked in a radio environment. Sometimes you have to speak, you need to get a bunch of words out in a short amount of time. So yeah, but people did tell me to slow down, which I did. Now, I've also heard at a later date, of course, that people think that I speak too slow, or that I need to speed up again. It seems that I have a hard time to find this middle ground, this sweet spot. So yeah, I just stopped here. I'm just chilled. That's me. That's my trademark. My shtick, as it were. Yeah, sure, if the price is right. Relaxes a bit before sputtering on. God. Not God. Good. Thank you. At least that's one problem out of the way. I shall give you an advance for your troubles right now. The rest you will receive from my employer. Mistress Kandake. Yeah, we might have to wing this. As soon as we arrive. Yeah. Your mistress. Just wait now. Your employer is mistress. Oh, interesting characters. Just let me gather my things and cancel my stay here with that weed breathing. Well, she's a hag then. Got it. I promise not to be a burden. But yeah, leaves Stiltwade Street along with Levantius. So let's click this button here. +5 changers. That's actually far better payout than the previous one. Which here... Yeah, I wonder. Well, we might end up with one doublon when we have returned him. Anyways, we need to take... Oh, look at this thing here. Yeah, we need to buy supplies. We need to max out 59. Boom. And we're out of monies, of course. Problem here is we can't make this trip, I'm sure, without supplies. So we need supplies. I'm taking off now. Thanks for the stream and thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I would head off as well. Let me just say. There's no other way to put this, but I'm in a pretty shit position, it seems. Now I can't do much here. I'm out of resources. Well, coins. I have 59 supplies. So let's hope the supplies here will be enough for where we need to go at least. So where do we have Lumen? It was Lumen, right? Devon, Loom. So if this is a Loom... Interesting. So where the hell am I about to go then? Can I... They did say Lumen, didn't they? Oh, Lord. Yeah, I might be in even shittier... Oh, there it is. Well, I'm about to find my way to the South Calaris. Woohoo! Bye-bye. Yeah, it's closing in on 11 p.m. over here as well. 20 minutes to go before that happens. But still. Now we need to close this. So, let's see how far we can get before things break down. I mean, I only have 59 supplies. And I can say right now that won't be enough. I'm pretty sure I can save resources if I fire someone. At the same time, I need people to, you know, do stuff. So instead of going out here, can we go here? Yeah, let's try this. Oh. Oh, fail again. Of course. Distress Defiant. Well, I guess that's to be... Oh, we can't pay. That's right. I don't have what I need to, you know. So, yeah, this will be... most likely this is a big fail. I shouldn't be doing this here, but you know, it's not like I have the options. Yeah, we're stuck here again. I can't do much. Well, I could actually do this and see if this... Well, you're still at Defiant, so are we... We're not allowed to move at all. Interesting. So, you have been here before. This is your fail. Okay, then. Well, that was to be expected. I mean, I'm out of coinage. I've been in a shit position here for the last, I was about to say 50 turns. It's not quite 50 turns. It's more along the lines of, well, maybe 30. I mean, I've had problems since Torsag. I obviously messed up real bad along the way. It's pretty interesting here as well. We haven't seen or been thrown into a fight. So yeah, sorry for that, I guess. I mean, I can't do much with it, of course, but I would have liked to see a fight, at least one. Anyway, I need to bring this intermission overlay in. Like we said here, it's starting to be late over here in certain places in Europe. Well, most places in Europe, I should say. And me being sick on top of that makes things a bit more pressing. So yeah, I have to leave you people with this failed run. Now, having said that, I don't think I made this game justice entirely. So my suggestion here is for me to stream this game again at some point. I can't do it this week, that much I know. We have one game lined up for the Turn-Based Thursday stream, so that's set in stone. I have the game, so yeah, we are ready to go in that regard. I can, however, talk about the game that are to be played on Saturday. Yeah, I'm gonna stream on Saturday. Imagine that, right? So let's go here to my inventory so I can pronounce the name the way it's supposed to be pronounced. Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. That's the game for Saturday. So yeah, this week is planned for. Now, depending on how things goes here on, well, I mean, anything can happen, I guess, up until Sunday this week. So I might find either Tuesday or Saturday next week, I might be able to squeeze in Vagrus again, just to give this one more swirl. This game has a lot to offer, and we have not even scratched the surface, so to say. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the schedule, see what I can do, and unless of course new games pop up that need to be played, I will squeeze this title in once more. If you want, of course. If you don't want to see the game again, well, then I will play something else. But you have to tell me in one way or the other. Now, this said, if you have a Twitter account, you should take your ass over to Twitter and follow TurnbasedLovers Twitter channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can find me under the name Strateture. Yeah, that's me. If you want to support this channel, you know the drill. You have some options available here, I'm sure. Unless, of course, you want to watch more content. God knows I've been streaming here quite a lot the last weeks. So there should be a bunch of previous live stream lined up on the channel, as far as I know at least. One of those might be better than the rest. You never know. It all depends on your on what kind of types of games you likes. Yeah, you see, I'm starting to break down here. There's no same this situation, I'm sure. But yeah, there are some previous streams lined up there, so you can take a look there as well. Yeah, and as far as Vagrus goes, I have said more than once, this game is a good game. It has a good storyline, it's well written. I like the art direction of the game. Now this is obviously subjective, so even though I like it, you might not like it. But I can't say it's a well written story, at least. That's not subjective, that's a fact. Yeah, this is a recommendation from me. Even though I had this crash earlier at the beginning of the stream. But that's to be expected. It's still an early access title. So, if you have a hard time with early access titles, I should say, and would like to wait for the full release and hope for a more stable experience, then wishlist the game. That will also help the developer. So, whatever you do, it's a good thing. Wishlist or buy the game. Now, that said, I'm gonna go find me some food. Nibble on said food and take a painkiller, maybe even 2. I need that. I'm sure I could probably go with 3 at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna relax, do what I have to do to feel slightly better. I mean, this will hang in with me. Stay with me, I should say. It will stay with me for some days. So yeah, I will most likely be in a shit. I shouldn't call it mood, but you know, I will feel bad on Thursday as well, I'm sure. But I will stream. So yeah. That said, you will see me on Thursday at 7 p.m. CEST. Yeah, we're still observing summertime here up until October, I believe it is. So yeah, that will be quite some doings up until that point. Take care, enjoy your nom nom, and good night. Yeah, I hope it will be good night, at least. I have to see. But enough about my misery here. I'm gonna leave you to your loneliness, unless of course you have a doggo or Kit Kat or something else to keep you company. Like I said, I will see you on Saturday. No, Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off here, you know. I'm starting to crash. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.